Hello and welcome to Audrey's Kitchen. My name's Emily Fitzgerald and I'm a registered dietitian and the nutrition coach here at the Cancer Foundation. Today we're going to be putting together a delicious butternut squash chili, a perfect dish for those cold days at home with the family. So let's get started. The star of this recipe is of course the butternut squash. Butternut squash is an excellent source of fiber, which helps you feel full, can help with weight management, and it also can help decrease your risk of colorectal cancer, making it an overall wonderful vegetable of choice. Butternut squash is also an excellent source of beta-carotene, which gives the flesh of the squash its gorgeous bright orange color. It also acts as an antioxidant, which may help decrease the risk of disease, including cancer. Firstly, I have my stockpot here, which is at about medium heat. And I'm going to start by adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So we've added that, and our first few ingredients are 1 medium red onion, chopped. And this adds really nice flavor. So we have that. Next, we have 2 bell peppers. So today I decided to choose yellow and orange, but feel free to choose your favorites. And our peppers are also great sources of fiber, so this recipe really is packed full of fiber, helping you feel full. And we already spoke about our butternut squash, and I've cubed it up, and you can see that I tried my best to cut it up so that the cubes are about even sizes. And that helps to result in even cooking as we're making this chili. So I'm going to give it a nice big stir. And it's absolutely gorgeous, all the colors that are coming together in this recipe. So now that our butternut squash mixture is cooking, the onions have turned translucent. And when they turn translucent, that's a sign to move on to the next step. And that is spices and herbs. So we have minced about 4 garlic cloves, so lots of delicious garlic in this recipe. And garlic also contains strong antioxidants. So adding it in, it adds delicious flavor, but also those added health benefits. Next, we have 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I absolutely love chili powder. So if you aren't too much of a fan, you can do between 1 and 2 tablespoons, but today we're doing 2. So I'm adding that in for more flavor. Next, we have 1 chipotle pepper that I have chopped up. This is also optional. I find that it adds a nice smoky chipotle flavor, but if you don't have it in your cupboards and you'd like to make this recipe today, no worries. Next, we have 1 teaspoon of cumin. So throwing that in, lots of delicious spices. Next, something a little bit different. We have a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And it's a small amount, but it comes out quite nicely in this recipe. And lastly, we're adding in 1 bay leaf. We're gonna give it a big stir. And we will let it simmer for about a minute and move on to the next step. So now we're on to the next step. We're going to be adding in our protein source. So for those of you who are wondering, oh, this is a vegetarian dish, so am I really going to be feeling full after having a serving of this dish? And the answer is most definitely. So we have about 3 cups of cooked black beans here, offering a great amount of protein and fiber. So that is your protein source for those who may have been wondering. Next, we have about 2 cups of chopped tomatoes. And tomatoes contain an antioxidant called lycopene. And research has shown that this specific antioxidant is quite prostate cancer preventative, which is quite interesting. Next, we're going to be adding in 2 cups of vegetable broth. And today I purchased the vegetable broth itself. I didn't make it. And I chose the no salt added option. It's always there at each grocery store, and it really helps decrease the amount of sodium in this recipe. And lastly, we're adding in 1 small can of tomato paste. This just helps the chili thicken up nicely. And now what we're going to do is give it a big stir, and then we'll put the cover on and let it cook for about an hour, simmering on low. So I've mixed it in here together, and we'll come back in an hour and garnish it up. So our chili has been cooking for about an hour, and now it's time to garnish. First, starting off with our avocados. I find topping each serving with a few avocado slices is absolutely delicious. And nutritionally, avocados offer healthy monounsaturated fats. They're also considered a fruit, and they're the fruit that's the highest in fiber out there. I'm also going to be adding some cilantro. It looks absolutely gorgeous when it's placed on top of the servings of chili. And also another fresh herb to add a little bit more flavor. And you can always add your own favorite garnishes, whatever they may be. So whether that's an extra squirt of lime, a bit of sour cream, or some sprinkled feta cheese. Another great garnish is some red pepper flakes. So just make it your own, and I hope that you absolutely enjoy this dish with your loved ones. Here is our butternut squash chili. If you're interested in one-on-one nutrition coaching, group nutrition workshops, or more healthy, delicious recipes, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to discuss these options further. Until next time we meet, thank you so much for your support and happy holidays. Stay grounded.